Good evening, everybody, and welcome along to this very random video tonight. And for all those who are watching back, we are going to be doing a Euro 2020, or is it 2021? I don't really know what they're calling it these days. But yes, Euro 2020 Patreon draw. We're going to be doing a sweepstake for everybody who has been involved in the channel this year. I want to say it's just my way of saying a massive thank you to everybody who has contributed towards the channel and towards the show since we started. I can already see there's a few of you joining in this evening, which is great. Cara Pot, evening. Hope you're doing well. Shem, E17, stay another day. Good man. Good to see you, Shem. Hopefully for you get drawn a good team at some point tonight. For those of you who don't know, Shem is a Patreon member. So before we get too far into tonight, I just want to show you guys up on the screen here. So this is the list for all of our Patreon members who have been putting money in towards the show on a regular basis. I'm going to be putting the link into the channel right now. If you want to get involved in tonight, I'm going to give everyone 5 minutes or so to kind of pour themselves in. But yes, if you want to get involved like these guys have done, you can either go over to Patreon right now and sign up. It's as little as £1 a month. You can cancel at any time, but it really does help the channel continue to grow. So if you want on tonight's show, we have 2 slots available for the group games. We have got 22 Patreon members, including these 4 as well. So we've got Chris, Will, Mark, Chris Perkins. We've got Chris Simcock, Lewis, Wombat V, Connor, Michael, Joe, Colin, Joel, Tommy, Sam, Stephen, Corley, Shem, Luke, Scott, Lee, Groundhopping Mick, and Don, of course. Good evening, Chris. Hope you are well. Looking forward to seeing who you get drawn out in tonight's draw. Same with yourself, Mark. Hope you and your family are well. Yes, I'm doing good, mate. I had my first dose of the vaccine this morning, so I'm a little bit tired, but other than that, I appear to be doing okay so far. But yes, we are all good. Thank you very much for asking. I hope yours are as well. So yeah, as I said, we do have 22 Patreon members. If you want to get involved and you want to, if you want to, you know, I'm going to give everyone about 5 minutes or so. You can become a Patreon member. Just go over to patreon.com/djam. Or if I'm going to be doing just as a one-off, you can make a donation via the super chat right now. If you'd rather do it as a one-off, I will allow 2 random people, if they put in a super chat donation. There's a little $sign next to the YouTube comment section. If you go on there, put some money towards the channel, I will allow those 2 members to come in. If not, we will do the random draws for 22 people, and we will see who gets who. Basically, if we don't get the extra 2 people involved, how it is I've worked it is I've taken out the 2 weakest teams in terms of odds, and they will not be included. So they will be Slovakia and North Macedonia will not be included if we do not get an extra 2 people signing up, let's say within the next couple of minutes. If we don't, then we'll go ahead with the 22 people who have already signed up to Patreon, and we will go ahead with the draw as such. So let me share my screen just so you can see the dreaded wheel. Dan Barnard wheel. He absolutely loves it. So everybody's name who is a Patreon member is currently on the wheel as we speak. And what I'm going to be doing is we will go through all of the groups and go through each team one by one. So we'll start off in Group A, go with Italy, go with Switzerland, Turkey, Wales, and we will randomly generate a name from this particular list. Yes, Shem, the Barnard wheel is well and truly back in action tonight. So as I said, I'm going to give people a couple of minutes. If you want to make a one-off donation, you can do so via the super chat right now. So I'll give people a couple of more minutes so we can get some more people involved in that. If you want to make up the 2 available spaces that we have to make up the 24 teams in this Euros tournament, then you've got a couple of minutes. If not, we will start generating the wheel in a few moment. So as I said, Group A, we've got Italy, Switzerland, Turkey, and Wales. I'm not going to go through my thoughts on who is likely to go through on these groups. I'm going to be doing a separate video for that later on at some point next week. Group B is Belgium, Denmark, Finland, and Russia. I think it's quite clear there should be one outright winner, but the second place is well and truly up for grabs. Austria, Netherlands, North Macedonia, and Ukraine in Group C. I mean, again, I think there's possibly two teams that could come out of that group pretty much unscathed. We've then got England's group and Scotland's group, and we are joined by the Czech Republic and Croatia. So for England perspective, can we get a little bit of revenge on Croatia in this group game? We've got Poland, Slovakia, Spain, and Sweden in Group E, and then it is the dreaded Group F, France, Germany, Hungary, and Portugal. Really, let's be honest, you don't really want to see your name drawn in this group until the last one. If you're one of the early people that goes out and you've got the likes of Ukraine, maybe Finland, maybe Russia, then you're going to be pretty disappointed, aren't you? Let's be truthful here. If you can not have your name drawn out and potentially have somebody in here, you're on to a bit of a winner. Hello, mate. Hope you're doing well. Looking forward to drawing North Macedonia. Well, as I said a couple of moments ago, we've got 22 names on the wheel and there are 24 teams. So I've taken out the two weakest teams according to the bookies, which is North Macedonia and Slovakia out. So you won't be getting them. But I've given people enough time. We're going to go ahead with the 22 teams currently. 22 names for people who are Patreon members. Basically, what we're going to do in terms of a prize draw for the people who do win is some sort of prize in terms of the merchandise you can get on the DJam shop. So I'm not entirely sure which items we're going to be giving away. That could be basically down to you. If you win and you say, I'm going to be doing a first and second and maybe a third prize on it. So if you said, right, I want the hoodie, or I want a t-shirt, or I want XYZ, we'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. But yeah, as I said, merchandise from the DJam store. It's just a little bit way of saying thank you for everyone who has put in money towards the show on a regular basis. But anyway, enough of the jib jabber. Let's get into the draw, shall we? Callie gutted. Hungary it is. Maybe. So the first team drawn up is Italy. So we're going to start the wheel right now. Let's see who gets Italy. The first name drawn out of the hat. And it's going to be Luke Gifkins. Luke, you've potentially got one of the favourites there. We'll remove Luke's name from the wheel. That's a pretty good start. So Luke gets Italy. Right, the next team drawn up is Switzerland. Always people's dark horses and then never really kind of amount to anything. They normally get out of the group stages, but that tends to be about it. But who is going to be drawing Switzerland? Here we go. Call him a man. You have got Switzerland. I can't believe your name's been drawn out that quickly. But there we go. You have got Switzerland. Let me know how you feel about that. As I said, they're normally everyone's dark horses, so there you go. I'll take it. Nice one. Love that. Absolutely love that. That confidence right there. Superb stuff. So the next team up is Turkey. Who is going to get Turkey? I can't really see them doing a huge amount of this tournament, but let's see. That is Joe Norton. I'm making a note of all of these just so. Yeah, so Joe Norton gets Turkey. And then the final team in Group A is Wales. Yeah, at least it wasn't Wales. I can't see them getting out of the group stages, but I won't reveal too much because I'll give away my whole entire video next time. And Wales goes to Mark Watts. Mark, if you're still in the channel, my friends, let me know what you think about drawing out Wales. I can't imagine you're happy, but let me know. Let me know in the comments right now. Here we go. Belgium, big one. Group B. The next person drawn out will be Belgium. This is one of the big ones to get. Who's it going to be? Ipswich Wanderers chairman Stephen Boyle. He's going to be delighted about that. Absolutely delighted. So Belgium is out. I'm so sorry, Mark. But hey, you never know. Greece won it. Greece won the Euro. So who knows? You really, really don't know. I am clutching at straws here for you, my friend. I really, really am. So next team up is Denmark. So who is going to draw out Denmark? We have got, looks like it's going to be Will. It is Will Frost. Gets Denmark. Again, very, very underrated team in this tournament. Not many people are expecting them to pull up many trees. Dan. Oh, no, not the Will. Shem, this Will is awful. We'll see. Shem's name has not been drawn out so far. So we'll see, Dan. We will see. The next team up is Finland. And this is where Shem's going to be drawn out. I guarantee it now that Dan's turned up. It's going to be Ground Hopping Mick. Oh, I can't wait to send out that message. I doubt Mick is in the channel, in the chat right now, but Ground Hopping Mick has got Finland absolutely gutted. And one of the other teams that are really not expected to do much is Russia. They're up next. Who is going to get Russia? It is Tommy Boy. Tommy has got Russia. So we are 2 groups down. Bet I know how Mick feels. Yeah, pretty sure you do, mate. Pretty sure you do. Right, so we've got Austria up next. Again, probably one of the dark horses for this tournament. They've got quite a few good players in and amongst their team, but who is going to get Austria? It is going to be Lee Partridge. Lee Partridge. Not sure if Lee is in the chat right now. Up the Swiss. Up the Swiss, indeed. Let's remove Lee's name from the chat. Next up, we've got Holland. So again, one of the ones that are normally there or thereabouts, one of the big hitters in the Euros normally. Who is going to get the Netherlands? And that is going to be Shem. Shem has got Holland. Let me know how you feel about that, mate. Has the wheel let you down? How are you feeling about it? And Dan, what do you make of that? Shem has got Holland. Brilliant stuff. As I said, because we've only got 22 people and there are 24 teams, we're not going to be including North Macedonia as they are one of the weaker teams in the tournament. So we jump straight to Ukraine, who has been drawn with Ukraine. That is going to be Colin Weston. Colin Weston has got Ukraine. So let's have a look. We are halfway through the group draws right now, and we have still got Chris Perkins, Chris Rogers, Don, Scott Egerton, Sam Ward, Joel Windsor, Michael Crowford, Connor Ellis, Wombat V, Lewis Clemens, and Chris Simcock. A lot of regulars on the channel. Really are regulars on the channel. Still waiting to get their name drawn out of a hat. Love that. Clogs ordered. Shem, that's the attitude, my friend. That is the attitude. Right, we come on to England's group, and Croatia are up next. Who is going to get Croatia? I can live with that. I will just pretend that Red Brov is still playing. Lewis Clements. Lewis gets Croatia. I'm not sure how he will feel about that. He's very patriotic, is Lewis, but yeah, love that. So we've got Lewis Clements getting Croatia. Absolutely brilliant. The next team up is the Czech Republic. Whoever misses out on England by 1 is going to be so pissed. So pissed. And it is... Oh, just lands on Connor. Connor Ellis, regular to the channel, regular to the show, regular contributor, actually. He's put in 1 or 2 random YouTube donations in as well. But Connor has got the Czech Republic. Right, here's the big one. England. Who is going to draw out England? Let's find out which one of you lucky people has got England. And it is Chris Perkins. Chris Perkins has got England. I think Chris was in the chat earlier on. I could be wrong. Yes, he is. Chris, if you're still around, mate, let me know how you feel about picking England. That is brilliant stuff. Absolutely brilliant. And then we have Scotland. Oh, Christ, here we go. This is where it could all kick off. Oh, who's going to get Scotland? Who's going to get Scotland? He knows who he is. He knows who he is. He doesn't want to be named. He doesn't want to be named. He's anonymous. But that is absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, he's going to be so pissed. Anyway. Oh, well, there goes my winning chances. No, Chris, don't be like that. Don't be like that. That's shocking. Absolutely shocking. Sam, your name's yet to be drawn, has it? There we go. So you've got a pretty decent chance now, if you can avoid some of these teams in Group E, of still getting your name out there, my friend. You've still got a chance. So next up, we have Poland. Sam, from your perspective, you don't want the next team out. Oh, no. Sam, let me know how you feel. Let me know how you feel on getting Poland. Not good, I'd imagine. Not good. We move on to Slovakia. We move on to them. Sorry, we move away from Slovakia because obviously they are the second weakest team according to the bookies. So we move on to Spain. Now this is a big one. Who can get Spain? Who gets Spain? And it is Chris Simcock. Chris Simcock gets Spain. Sam, I bet you're pissed. I know you're laughing, but I bet you're pissed. Whoever gets Hungary is going to... Yes. Yeah, I agree, Shem. I agree. So we have 5 names remaining. Sweden is the next team up. And then we move on to the group of death. And it looks like it is going to be... There it is. Chris Rogers. Chris has got Sweden. Was Chris in the chat earlier on? No, he wasn't, was he? But I know he's been messaging me throughout the day about this. Sam, I hate the wheel. I know, mate. I know. I'm really sorry. We need to find another way of doing these things. Maybe names out of a hat. Names out of a hat. Chris Simcock, here he is. Good man. Football's coming home. Love that, my friend. Love that. Right. So the group of death, we've got France, Germany, Hungary, and Portugal. And we have 4 names left on the wheel. We've got Scott, Joel, Michael, and Wombat V. Who is going to get what team in this group? Right. So the first one up is France. Here we go. Arguably the favourites for this tournament. And it goes to Joel Windsor. Joel, regular to the channel, Codnam manager. Euro 2020 winners are Switzerland. Brilliant attitude. Absolutely love that, my friend. So we've got Germany up next. Who gets the Germans? Who gets them? It looks like it's not going to edge around. It's going to be Scott. Scott Egerton gets the Germans. Well done. Well done, my friend. I think you mean the favourites for France, surely, I would have thought. So it comes down to two names, Michael or Wombat V. Hungary is the next team. Who is going to get Hungary? Is it going to spin round? It doesn't. So Wombat V gets Hungary, which means the final team out on the wheel is Michael Crofer getting Portugal. Wow. Michael, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if he's in the chat right now, but I'm pretty sure when I message him, he's going to be absolutely loving that. So we've got Scott getting Germany. He seems pleased with that. Shem, I've just bought myself a Holland shirt. Absolutely love that. Everyone who is in the chat right now, I will be sending out a message of all of your teams just as a reminder for everyone who has not been watching this live, who's watched it maybe on repeat and have got their teams back up again. I will send out a full list of who has drawn who, and we'll post different things about social media, etc., throughout the Euros to kind of keep things interesting. But yeah, there we go. That is the sweepstake done. Scott, there's an excuse to drink German beer. Love it. Absolutely love it. So the draw has been done. I will be back on Monday for the Monday Night Live show. And I will also be doing my Euro prediction video. I'm not sure whether or not to do it live or whether or not to pre-record it and then just release it. I'm not entirely sure at this point. I'm humming and hawing. Really, I'm humming and hawing about which one to do at the moment. But yeah, that will bring tonight's video to a close. Thank you to everyone who has watched it. Thank you once again. Do I buy Swiss cheese or a Swiss knife? Depends how far they go. Depends how far they go. No worries, Sam. But yeah, thank you so much to everyone who's joined tonight. And thank you to all of our Patreon members. It really, really does mean the world. As I said, we will be doing giveaways for the winner and the runners-up and potentially third place if they are doing a third, fourth place. I'm not entirely sure. For gifts from the merchandise store. Just my way of saying a massive thank you to everyone who has helped the channel in what has been a very difficult year for non-league football, and it really, really does mean the world to myself and Adam, the support that you've been showing us recently. So massive appreciations from me. I will see everybody on Monday. I'm now going for a lie down. I'm exhausted. That vaccine has absolutely wiped me. I'm so tired. I'm going to go for a sleep. Hope everybody has a fantastic last day of the week and on Friday. Enjoy your weekend, whatever you were up to. Have a good evening, everyone. Have a good weekend, and I will see everybody live Monday for the Suffolk Non-League show. Adios, everyone. Boom.